I'm Sinclair coming to you from my home. The AM Central team has put together some videos while in quarantine, and here they are.
Everybody, it's Angie coming to you from my house for this week's episode of AM Central Quarantine Edition. With all that is going on around us, it becomes harder and harder every day to stay positive. The days feel never ending, as if we were in a twisted version of Phineas and Ferb's summer vacation, minus all the cool inventions and adventures. Especially as a high school senior, keeping my head up at some times has become very difficult. However, there are some things I'm grateful I've had the time to now do. Although I spend a great deal of my day procrastinating on my online learning, there are a few habits that I've made sure to incorporate into my new daily routine. My dad and I's favorite new way to spend time together is definitely by taking walks. This allows us to enjoy and appreciate nature, as well as giving us time to vent to each other. We also have been completing tasks around the house that we thought never would get done, such as painting my room. For myself, I've been definitely attempting to make new recipes in the kitchen. Lastly, for those like me, as the days approach our official final last day of school, the big question is what's next? I'm grateful I've had this opportunity to really think about my future, and I've decided to attend Westfield State in the fall for a major in communications. However, those who are still in high school or have graduated in prior years have definitely been spending their time a little bit differently. Here's what they've been up to. Hey Angie, what have you been doing to stay busy during this quarantine?
If I'm not doing the lazy things like sleeping or playing video games, I'm usually painting or spending time with my family, working on small DIY projects and stuff like that.
And Val, what about you?
I'm a freshman in college, so I do still have classes over Zoom instead of our regular in-person classes. And I work at Target, so they're still open and I'm still working. So both of those things have been taking up a big portion of my time. But when I'm at home and I don't have much else to do, I've been working out a little bit more, I've been reading a little bit more, and I have a piano and I'm starting to learn how to play it.
Because of all this extra time, do you guys feel more connected to your families?
It feels like I'm right back at senior year, and the only difference is that now, after having experience going into college and acclimating myself to not being at home, not being able to see my parents or talk to them, have that extra time to spend together anymore. So I have been taking advantage by playing Nintendo Switch with my mom, watching movies, talking to them, doing what I can, because I know soon we'll go right back to what we were before.
Before quarantine, I didn't realize how much time I actually spent outside of my house because of everything I was involved in. Me and my family have always been close, but since quarantine, I do feel like our bond has gotten stronger in a way.
What have been some positives for you during this pandemic?
I feel like I've gotten a break from the world. Before quarantine, I was always busy at school, and if I wasn't at school, I was at work or off doing something else. Since quarantine, I feel like I've gotten that well-deserved me time.
One, just being able to spend a lot more time focusing on myself and what I want to do after this pandemic is over. So I've been working on my resume and, looking for other opportunities that I can take advantage of.
Do you consider yourself being more productive?
In a way, you can say that I've been more productive. Me and my mom have gotten to work on a lot of projects that we've been wanting to do around the house, and I've fallen back into a lot of habits that I fell out of because I was so busy all the time. For example, I've started painting a lot more, which was something that I used to do a lot, and I've also started cooking and baking.
I'm going to basic training soon for the Air Force Reserve, so I've been preparing for that, learning what I need to learn, getting as fit as I can while still at home. So I have been more productive in the sense that I'm getting myself as educated as I can so that when I come out of this quarantine, I can, leap forward and take advantage of new opportunities.
What is one thing you've learned during this time that you'll never forget?
It's okay to take a break sometimes. Sometimes a break is something that we need, and that not to take for granted the time that I do get to spend outside of the house with my friends, with my family.
I know I'm excited, but how excited are you guys for the days we'll be able to hang out with our friends again?
My friends mean so much to me, and after this, I'm definitely gonna spend more time with them.
And hopefully, when this is over, it'll still be summertime, and the weather will be nice, the beaches will be open, and we'd be able to take advantage of all of that. And it'll be nice to get back to normal, be able to go to a movie and go out to eat. And so I'll definitely spend that first week out and trying to see as many people as I can, although that might not be safe.
Have you been checking up on those close to you by virtual means?
I have been texting people a lot. I've been on Instagram, and I've also been FaceTiming a lot. I've been checking in on as many friends and people as I can, because I know things are a lot different now, and having somebody check in on them can be really helpful.
Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
I know this quarantine thing hasn't been easy on all of us. It wasn't easy for me at first either, but I just hope everyone knows that they're not alone and we're gonna get through this together.
Take one step forward and do what you can with this time, so that when you leave this quarantine, you'll be ready to leap forward. Thank you.
Although life is different from what we're used to, and the unknown is surely scary, it's important to not only stay safe, but to have hope, because at the end of the day, this experience and all the hardships that we've endured with it will only make us all stronger. Until next time, I'm Angie from AM Central.
Hey guys, I'm Brandana, and today I'm going to come to you from my beautiful room. Today we're going to be talking about one of the world's most pressing issue, coronavirus. The most common question asked is, what is coronavirus? Where did the name come from? The word corona itself means crown, and it is named that because when you're looking through it through a microscope, it looks like the virus itself is wearing a crown. Its nickname is COVID, or COVID-19. Although its origin was from China, and China was leading with the most amount of cases, now USA is leading with 987,160 cases and is adding up by each second. And totally worldwide, we have over 2 million cases. Although our current president, Donald Trump, has advised his citizens to inject bleach as for the cure to coronavirus, I'm here to tell you some simple ways to be safe from coronavirus and to be safe from other people. First and simple step is to wash your hands, and I advise you to use a soap that has some type of percentage of alcohol in it, because it will help get rid of bacteria more effectively. To effectively wash your hands, lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Lather the back of your hands, between your fingers, and even underneath the nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. And after you're done washing your hands, don't forget to wipe away the handles as well, because it can still contain bacteria. Now I have my baby cousin all the way from Pennsylvania to tell you a little bit about how she washes her hand.
Melby,
Yeah,
can you say something about how to wash your hand?
we need to put soap on it and then rub your hands very gentle and rinse it with water.
For how long?
1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you, Melby. Let's move on. Another quick tip, if you're sneezing or coughing, always do it with your elbow, because not only does it keep you safe, but it will also keep other people safe. Research has shown that coronavirus can be picked up by the bottom of your shoe, so always remember to take off your shoe outside before entering your home. Another key factor is social distancing. Social distancing meaning keeping space between yourself and other people. 6 feet is recommended. Now I have my 2 cousins all the way from Ohio who are twins to tell you a little bit about what they think of the coronavirus. Lastly, I just want to address a little issue. Coronavirus did begin in China, and with that came a dangerous side effect, which was there was a wave of anti-Asian racism. As a nation, as an American, as a human being, we have endured all kinds of challenges, faced way more problems than this, and right now we need to be positive. We need to be patient and proactive, and most importantly, we have to come, unite, be together, and use kindness to overtake this and overcome this. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll be back next week with another fun and informative segment.
Alright, so let's just point out the obvious. We're in the middle of a one-of-a-kind pandemic, and every time you tune into your local news station, it feels like you're being reminded of the world slowly coming to an end. However, here's some good news. Number 1. Healthcare workers and first responders are finally getting the recognition they deserve.
Number 2, we haven't had a school shooting in a month. Number 3, seeing that we're all in this together, people are finally coming together and helping each other. People are following CDC guidelines and taking preventative measures to protect those most at risk, like wearing face masks, social distancing. Number 4, we finally have more time to ourselves. Learn new hobbies, read, write, do some self-reflecting, or pick off on something that you left off, like spring cleaning. Lastly, I don't know about you, but this quarantine has really made me realize how much I took for granted and how much I should really cherish things.
It may seem like everything is falling apart with the school year being cut short and important senior events being canceled, but it's important to stay strong because something good is certain to come out of this.
Welcome to Tams News. Today's topic, how coronavirus has affected the sports, specifically the NBA. The National Basketball Association has lost over $1 billion in revenue because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Commissioner Adam Silver reiterated that the NBA will lean on the advice of the public health officials before deciding if the season can be resumed. In other news, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz have announced they are both cleared of COVID-19. Glad they are both healthy. You're probably bored at home, so we have some more good news. A 10-part Michael Jordan documentary has just been released. 2 episodes will be available to watch every week. Great opportunity for NBA fans to get an inside view of the 1997-98 season and how the Bulls battled their way to the top. This documentary, called The Last Dance, is available on ESPN. This is Xavier Diaz with Tams News. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Hey, it's Grace. So in light of those recent events, I thought we could all use some positivity. So here are some clips of people saying stuff that make them happy.
Hi, so some things that are bringing me joy during this quarantine are playing with my dog a lot, sleeping in like every single day, watching some Netflix, talking to my friends more, and spending time with my family.
One thing that brings me joy during quarantine is getting to sleep in every day.
Playing with my dog brings me joy during quarantine.
I've enjoyed that I've been able to run every day.
Please enjoy this short clip of a puppy.
Do you love it? I think she's confused.
And that's all I have for you today. Stay safe.
That's all for now, Essential. Stay healthy and safe. Bye.